Good afternoon, CCE families. We have had such a great week here at Canyon Creek. We started off Monday with our Valentine's Day parties on actual Valentine's Day, and we got to have you guys back into our building for the first time in a while. It was wonderful to see all of your smiling faces in the hallway, and we know that it's important for you, as it is to us, that you get to see the space that your child learns in every single day. So it was wonderful getting to see you, and we hope that you guys got to take advantage and enjoy that time here on campus. This month we have been celebrating Black History Month, so ask your student about something maybe they have learned during this time, whether that be during SEL or our Connecting Cultures lessons, or maybe it was on our morning announcements. We've been doing some facts each day about some impactful artists, authors, change makers that we have been celebrating during Black History Month. We also have some bulletin boards up in the hallway that have been very informative for our students just to get to look at whenever they're passing by. So ask them about maybe something they have learned about Black History Month so far. And the month isn't over, so there is more to come. A few messages that will be in today's communique, so please make sure that you pay attention to all of the flyers. There is some new information there. One of the big ones is CCE Open House. We haven't had open house in person in a couple of years, so we are excited to be able to have that coming up on March 10th. So it will begin with a general PTA meeting at 6:30 in the cafeteria, and then we will move on to classroom visits from 7 to 8. This will be a come and go time, so it's not like you need to be here from 7 to 8 o'clock. The doors will close at 7:45. This is just to protect and honor our teachers' time, just so that you know we don't want you to show up at 8 and think that you'll be able to stay any longer than that. So the final, the last call for people to come in the building will be 7:45. But it will be a great opportunity for you to get to come into the classroom, see your child's learning space, get to explore some of the different projects, the writing, the work and social studies, the math work, all of those different things that they have been engaged with over the last couple of 9 weeks. We also will have our library open. We will have specials open, so please stop by our special areas as well. I know that I've been in art recently and they have been starting their clay projects and they are awesome. So I know that you guys will want to come out and check out each of the classrooms and specials to see what your child has been up to. We still have the Valentine's Day fundraiser going for the remaining days of February. So if you haven't done that, please look into that. It is an awesome fundraiser for our school, and we get to use those funds that go directly right back to the teachers and the students. Coming up on 2/22/22. That's never going to happen again. So we want to celebrate that. We just find little ways to celebrate here at Canyon Creek, even if it's just a special date, and we're just going to wear tutus or ties or both. And we are going to have a 2-minute dance party at 2/22 on February 22nd, 2022, just because we can, and we want to find small ways to celebrate and have fun here at school. So please mark your calendars down and let your students dress up if they would like to. We also hope that you have been practicing your talent show acts. The teachers have started, and let me just tell you, we may have some amazing talents that you didn't know about among our staff that you will get to see at talent show. So you don't want to miss the opportunity to be there, to participate in the act if there's still time. But I know that it's going to be great. It is every year, but I haven't been able to be a part yet, so I'm super excited about that. SIM testing is coming up next week, so it's February 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I put some information there about what is SIM. You may not know, and sometimes us educators, we use a lot of acronyms that parents, they just don't know. My husband lets me know all the time that I'm speaking in code. So I wanted to include a little bit of information there about what SIM testing is, and really it's a simulation STAR test. And it gives the teachers, the students, all of our staff here, the students that even aren't taking the test, it gives them a look at what the day will be like on STAR Day. We don't want that to be a surprise to our students. We want them to have that endurance built up to be able to take a test that may last a couple of hours. So I put a flyer here that just tells you what is SIM testing, and then who takes the SIM test and when. Why do we need to do this? And it is in the flyer, but really just the why is it's good data and it's good practice. So we can move forward between now and the STAR test, which the STAR test is, yes, just one way to measure student growth. So we don't just look at STAR testing, but it is an important piece of data for us to look at and make sure that our students are where they need to be, and what do we need to do to grow them if they're already there, or how can we go back and help fill some gaps that might be there as well. If you have any questions about SIM testing, please reach out to your classroom teacher, myself, or Miss Rideout. One of the important things I think to note, though, is please make sure that the night before your child has sim testing, that they get a good night's sleep, that they aren't rushed that morning, they have breakfast, they have a snack that's clean, not messy. We don't want any Cheeto hands to get on the Scantron sheets or anything like that. So just be talking with your student about the STAR platform and different things like that so that they know that you know what's going on at school. We are also starting a Cougar Cub story time, which is really great for all of our incoming kindergarten class for next year to kind of get a glimpse at the school and to know what to expect in kindergarten. Speaking of that, we will have kindergarten roundup later on in the school year. We are wanting to do it later so that any students that are transferring in, any new move-ins, that everyone would have the opportunity to participate. It will be that last week of school on that Monday, so you'll be getting more information, but we also will have a new student orientation that night as well. So anybody new to Canyon Creek, if you know of families moving in, please let them know. You can share the flyer on different neighborhood sites or Facebook pages. I'm totally great with that. We want everyone to know that if they have a kindergartner moving in or any student that might be new to Canyon Creek, that we do have some supports and some things in place to make them feel at home and to make them feel comfortable. All right, you guys, as always, I've included some pictures for the week, so hopefully you enjoy those and maybe you'll see your student from their Valentine's party or doing something great in the classroom. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.